from the News Channel 5 network. This is Inside Workforce Development.
Hi everyone and welcome to Inside Workforce Development. I am Chris Cannon. In some form or fashion, the Tennessee Department of Correction reaches into each and every county across the state. The department's mission is to make the state a safer place, and it takes a lot of good people to make that happen.
Our number one mission, to operate safe and secure prisons and provide effective community supervision.
I like my job the most because it's very challenging. The count room is basically the center of all action in the institution. We're responsible for making sure, or rather knowing, the location of all inmates at all times. We're responsible for knowing who's on and off the compound, where they are, what time they come back.
You have that opportunity to impact individuals' life in a positive way.
I started out as a teacher, and then I came to TDOC. It wasn't a field that I was looking for. It's just something that for me speaks to me and I really enjoy it.
We need people who are dedicated, are ambitious, and people who are persistent in wanting to come to work, do a good job, and those are the people it's hard to find these days.
I started off here though as a correctional officer. So I went from a correctional officer, held different position until the position that I have now.
There's a lot of benefits. There's a lot of different things you could do that most people may not think of, not just being a correctional officer.
Depending on, what type of skills that you have and you want to progress, if you want to go to school and, get that master's and get into counseling, physical therapy, whatever, because it's such a broad array of jobs here that you can get into.
There's a nursing aspect, there's a mental health aspect, maintenance people.
Probation and parole.
Counseling, teaching.
Food service positions, administrators, and the list goes on and on.
It's never a dull moment. You're not going to get bored. Every day is different.
You have the opportunity to learn if you're willing to and increase your skills.
I believe we make a difference. I believe that we contribute a lot to keeping our community safer.
It gives me a sense of purpose. I like knowing that I am helping people. Sometimes I can't help everybody, I can't help every criminal, but I know that I'm helping the community.
You can see just how far that reach is across the state of Tennessee. Each and every one of the 95 counties in some form or fashion has someone from the Department of Correction in there. And today we have two folks from the Department of Correction here with us. We have Allison Rangard and Warden Kevin Genovese. He is the warden at the Turney Center Industrial Complex in Hickman County. And thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
We say that reaches all across the state. How far across the state do you reach? It's not just those prisons that we have across the state.
No, our footprint goes from Memphis to Mountain City. There's literally no part of the state that TDOC does not impact. From probation, parole to prisons, we're statewide.
And in Hickman County, you play a very big role too. Tell me about your facility there.
Our facility up there, we have a lot of programming. It's an industrial complex, so we have a lot of programs for the offenders where they make wood flooring, of course, educational, vocational programs. We're also over the Wayne County site, which is our annex, which we also have down there, the community section that goes out in the community and helps out with TDOT, helps motor cemeteries, and helps the communities out, saves them a lot of money.
We talked about that mission that the department goes by. What is the mission that guides you each and every day?
The mission of the Department of Correction is to operate safe and secure prisons and provide effective community supervision in order to enhance public safety. And that's the mission that guides us every single day in every action that we take.
How do you do that? Obviously, it takes a lot of people to get that mission accomplished.
It's a big job. It's a huge job, and we have more than 6,000 correctional professionals across the state that help us accomplish that mission every day. And Warden Genovese can tell us a little bit more about what the folks at his facility do.
Yes, ma'am. A lot of the thing each facility is like a city, of course.
Sure.
So a lot of folks, when they think of prisons and facilities, they just think correctional officers. And it goes more than that, because we have medical, we have food service, we have maintenance department, and really everything takes care of itself within in-house. So the amount of job opportunities within the department, within just one facility, it's just whatever you want to do, we have it.
And you're offering more than just jobs here. You're actually offering careers that you can grow into, correct?
Yes.
That's right. We're looking for the leaders of tomorrow. A great example is our own commissioner, Commissioner Tony Parker. He started his career with TDOC more than 30 years ago as a correctional officer. And through the years, he's worked his way up the ranks, and now he leads the department. And that's the kind of initiative we're looking for. Warden Genovese has a similar story.
Yes, yeah. Well, I was fortunate to be hired in 2005. I've been with the department 12 years. And in that time, I was able to go from correctional officer. I started out at the Riverbend Maximum Security Institution, and then now presently today a warden. And it's just very rewarding, not just this position, but just to be with this department. I've never been part of something so great as far as a department that just continuously invests in each and every staff member to help them grow, and like Ms. Allison said, to create tomorrow's leaders. That's really what our commissioners focus on.
And training is a key element of that, and we have some video to show you of just kind of the training that goes into and that your correction officers go through each and every day, and it's pretty intense, it seems.
Yes.
It is. Our correctional officers and our probation parole officers, they all go to the Tennessee Correction Academy in Tullahoma, and while they're there, they undergo a number of different courses, from defensive tactics, firearms training, de-escalation, and it's a weeks-long process, and Warden Genovese can speak more about that.
Yeah, sure. When it comes to like the facility, the new staff members will come on. They'll be in there about 3 weeks for training, to get familiar with our processes and our procedures. Then they'll go down to Tullahoma for the training academy for 4 weeks. And then once they complete that and they're all certified, they'll come back to the facility for 2 weeks of on-the-job training, where they really get hands-on experience with the offenders and with the other staff members as well. And one of the, if I may say, one of the best things about this department is it doesn't stop there. As far as training, it's constant training available to the staff members. As far as even when it comes to college, going further in their education, the department pays for programs. Got great programs, the Sergeant's Academy. It's got PMA, which is a Professional Management Academy, which gives you a chance to earn your bachelor's degree at no cost to the staff member. And then we also have the Command College, where they could earn a college degree as well through the department at no cost to them.
How crucial is that professional development?
I believe it's the most important element we have, and one of the things we say about this particular career, you gotta care. You gotta care about people, because that's the business that we're in, is taking care of people. And without caring and without having that professional development, there's no way we'll be able to accomplish our mission, which is to enhance public safety. So training is key.
It is, and best practices are constantly evolving, as Warden Genovese knows. And so making sure that our staff are up to date on that is essential to carrying out our mission and shaping tomorrow's leaders.
But to get this staff and to develop them, you have to get them in the door.
Yes.
And these days, money talks, and you're looking for good people. And tell me some of the ways that you're trying to incentivize getting them to join the department.
We are. Right now, we're hiring across the state for correctional officers, probation parole officers, and other roles, educators, administrative staff, maintenance folks. But right now, to get folks in the door, we're offering a $600 signing bonus for every new correctional officer. So that's money in your pocket right away. And in addition to that, any TDOC staff is eligible to participate in our employee referral program. And the way that works is, if you know somebody who you know would be a great fit for the department as a correctional officer, you refer that individual to us, and if they come on board, you get $100 for every new correctional officer that you help to recruit. And that's just part of the way that we're helping to build our staff with quality people here.
Just give that incentive to get more people in there, and
that's right,
make things even safer. All right, well, thank you very much for talking with us today, Warden. I appreciate it very much.
Pleasure.
Coming up, though, there are a lot of jobs within the Department of Correction, as you heard, but what do you have to do to get in that part of the correction system? We'll talk about that and a lot more. You're watching Inside Workforce Development on News Channel 5+.